make a start. Lovely people. I hope you're all feeling well and not too achy this evening. Just come to the front of your mat. I'm in the middle so you can see, but you can start at the top of your mat here. Feet hips width apart, and just start by giving your shoulders a lovely big roll up to the ears, round and down. Just start settling into the body, and you can move with the breath. So the inhale draws the shoulders up, exhale, they drop back and down. And I really like to scrunch on that in-breath tight, and then exhale, I find a sense of ease. So just see if you can work that a few times with the breath. Feel grounded through the feet, really relax through the toes. Let's do one more. Wonderful. Then take your hands to your shoulders, work the elbows. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, take them wide and down. Similar movement, breath in, a breath out to release. And just really enjoy feeling that space across your heart, your chest, breathing right into the upper part of the lungs. Last one. Lovely big deep breaths. Wonderful. Now with the whole arm, inhale, bring them up and together. Exhale, wide and down. I know it's really simple, but just see if you can get into the feeling. Noticing how you just go to where you feel the movement and then you can release. You don't push yourself to a place of pain or discomfort. You're allowing the body time to open up, working into the tight spaces. Wonderful. Let's make this the last one. I'm just going to turn so you can see. So you inhale, and then on the exhale, interlace fingers behind the back. Have a little wriggle there into the shoulders, side to side, up and down. And I'll turn so you can see with your feet hips width. Take a big inhale, open up, and then bend the knees, just slowly coming down. Rest your rib cage on your thighs, and let your arms come overhead. So toes relax. There's a really big deep bend in the knees there. And just see how that feels as you hang forwards. Continue to breathe, deep breaths. Let's take 3 breaths from here, breathing 1. Feel your head heavy, breathing 2. And 3, then bend the knees to drive yourself all the way up and out of the pose. Arch it back. Exhale, release. Take an inhale, take the arms up. Exhale to drop them down, interlace again, but shuffle the fingers along. So you've got that natural way that you clasp your hands, move along slightly. So we go again, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, take it forwards and down. This time there's like a little twist. I'll turn to face you, but straighten out your left leg, deeply bend your right leg, and you look past your left shoulder to the ceiling. 3 breaths, 1. So straight left leg, breathing 2. And 3, bend both legs, drop it down. Other side, straighten out the right leg. Bend the left and look beyond the right shoulder to the ceiling. Breathe 1. Breathing 2. I know it's a bit intense, but keep looking up. And 3, look down, bend both knees, and then drive yourself up and out of the pose. Little back bend. And then release. Good. A couple more shoulder rolls from here. Ease out the tension from your day or your week. Fabulous. Then take the feet a little bit wider. Probably just off the mat. You can still stay at the top of the mat, but just kind of go wide. And then hook your thumbs. Take an in-breath. Just do a few circles here. Clockwise direction. And go with your breath. Exhale to take you down. Inhale to come up. So really getting into the sideways, into the lower back. If you feel tight in the hamstrings, have a little bend in the knees. Let's do one more. Pause at the top, just get your balance. Then go the other way. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, down, and inhale back up. So on the exhale, you've got that forward bend. And on the inhale, you've got a little back bend. Wonderful. Keep that going. Make those circles as big as possible. Last one. Reach up at the top and release. Perfect. So let's step feet together. At the front of your mat here, let's find our sun salutation. So hands together at your heart space, grounding through the feet, finding a lovely long spine. And as you inhale, get tall, lengthen all that breath out as you exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, look ahead, jump or step, and we'll keep moving here now. So exhale, lower, onto the floor or chaturanga. Inhale, peel yourself up off the mat, and then tuck those toes, back we go, downward facing dog. So a little march out on the spot here always feels good to ease into the hamstrings. Bending one leg, straightening the other. And again, just take your time, there's no rush. If this is too much for you to start off with, maybe just come to your knees. But if you can, see now if you can keep that right leg straight, left leg deeply bent. We'll breathe for 3, 1. Breath in and out through the nose, unless you feel you need to take a big sigh of relief. Out through the mouth, 2. And 3, switching over, 3 breaths here. Right leg bent, left leg straight, 3 breaths, 1. Breathing, 2. And 3, fabulous. Let's inhale, step or jump the feet forwards. Exhale all your breath out as you melt down over your legs. Then inhale to come up. Reach up, lengthen, and then exhale those hands quietly down to your heart space. And again, inhale. Squeeze in your belly as you swallow, dive down. Inhale, look forwards. Stepping or jumping, you choose. Exhale to lower. I know it's simple, but inhale, rise up. Enjoy the movements. Exhale, down dog. Each time you're moving through the postures, you're going that little bit further, that little bit deeper, they come a little easier. So maybe you can work with both knees bent here, or you might find you can straighten out the legs. Either way, let's go 4 breaths now. 1, ground through your thumbs, base of index finger, base of thumb, breathing. 2, 3, good, expand into the back body, soften there. And 4, inhale, step or jump it forwards, look up. Exhale, melting down, head to legs. Inhale as you rise up, broad through the chest, open the heart, exhale, hands down. Great, once more, breath in. All that breath out as you take the hands to the mat. Inhale, flat back as you look up. Jump or step, exhale to lower. Breathing into your upward dog and breathing out for downward dog. Wonderful. So now we'll just hold for 5 breaths. Let your mind be calm. Let your breath relax. Breathing 1. Follow every inhale, every exhale as you breathe. 2. You can maybe pull up the kneecaps, pull up the front of your thighs. Breathing 3. Maybe chin to chest as you gaze around towards your navel. Breathing 4. Opening up the whole of the back of your body. And 5, inhale, stepping or jumping forwards. Exhale, let the head drop down, hang here. And then inhale, find that lightness to lift you up with the inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. Wonderful. Let's keep moving. So sun salutation B. You're going to bend the knees. Inhale, raise the arms, chair pose. Exhale, swallow, dive down, hands to the floor. Inhale, look ahead. Step or jump it back and exhale, lower. We'll just do a couple of these. Stick with me. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. So right leg lifts on the inhale. Exhale, stride it forwards, back foot flat. Inhale, come up, warrior 1. Exhale, the hands down to the earth. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale as you lower. Breathing in, up dog. Brilliant. Breathing out, down dog. Left leg lifts, you get the momentum, and exhale, stride it forwards. Inhale, warrior 1, gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, the hands down. Inhaling plank. Exhale as you lower. Breath in, up dog. Breath out, down dog. Good. We'll meet in down dog. If you need a breather, come to your knees. Otherwise, 5 breaths here. 1. Stay relaxed and focused. Breathing 2. 3. Just see if you can relax all thoughts. Settle into the moment, into your body. Breathing 4. And 5. Great. Inhale, step or jump those feet forwards. Exhale, head to legs. Inhale, come up, chair pose. Hands to heart, exhale. Okay, let's just do one more of those. Build up the heat, the warmth, and the knees. Inhale for chair. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, look ahead. You jump or step, you choose. Exhale to lower. Breathing in, upward dog. Breathing out, downward facing dog. Right leg lift. Exhale, step it forwards, back foot flat. So you can inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, frame that front foot. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Really good. Keep it going. Up dog on the inhale. Down dog on the exhale. Brilliant. Left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forwards. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, the hands down. Back to plank. Feel strong as you lower. Lightness on that inhale. And then gliding back. Downward facing dog. Well done. Just get your breath. Settle in. 1. Staying relaxed is really key. Breathing 2. Try not to let your breath race away. Keep it smooth and steady. 3. Breathing 4. Last breath, make it count. Inflate into the back. And 5. Inhale, step or jump it forwards. Exhale, head to legs. Bend the knees. Inhale, chair pose. You look to thumbs. And hands to heart, exhale. Good, just release the arms alongside, take a moment, eyes closed, breathe. Feel your heart pounding. Feel the movement in your chest with the breath. And expand your breath in all dimensions, front to back, side to side, and top to bottom. One more breath. Good, just open the eyes. Step your feet hips width apart. I'll turn to face you for a forward fold. So first 2 fingers reach up on that inhale. Exhale, come down, grab a hold of the big toes. So some of you might need to bend the knees. That's okay. From here, take an in-breath and look up. And then exhale, slowly draw the upper body down. Crown of the head towards the mat as you breathe. 1. Elbows either point sideways or backwards, breathing 2. And as the body opens up, you can start to straighten the legs as you breathe. 3. But really try and keep the weight in the balls of your feet, like you're toppling forwards, breathing 4. And 5. Good, then from here, take the hands out in front of you. Little hamstring stretch from here. Squat down, and on the inhale, you look up. On the exhale, straighten the legs and the head folds down. Repeat, inhale, look up. Exhale, straighten legs, head falls down. So find this little rhythm, just bobbing up and down with the breath. Not worrying about how far you go or how much you straighten the legs. Just giving your nervous system time to open up, and then the stretch will follow. One more. From the straight legs position, inhale, just raise the arms, float up, reach up, and hands coming to your heart space. Feet together. Let's keep moving from here. We're going to inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, fold forwards. Look up on your in-breath, and we'll meet in plank pose. So everybody find a plank position. Hold it tight here for 3 counts. Pull up on your thighs, breathing 1. Pressing your heels back, crown of your head forwards, 2. And 3. Drop to your knees. Side plank. So we'll work on the left hand so you can see me first. Left hand down. You can spin on that left leg, right leg to the back of the mat. If you want more, stronger variation, go for it. But everybody take the right hand up. Gaze to the right thumb and breathe for 5. 1. Like you're trying to touch the ceiling with the right fingertips. 2. Elongate the spine there as you breathe. 3. Good. Feeling strong. 4. And 5. Drop back down. Everybody meet in a plank for 3. Breathe 1. Pull up on those thighs. Breathe 2. and 3. Great. Now on the right side, you can come down onto the knee or find a strong plank, 5 breaths. Gaze to the left thumb, 1. Really reach, 2. Look all the way up the arm to the thumb, 3. Breathing, 4. And 5. Fabulous. Come back to your plank one last time for 3 breaths. Engage the belly, breathing, 1. Pull up through the chest. Don't sort of slump in the shoulder blades there, 2. And 3. Let's lower. Find your up dog and then come into child's pose. Everybody find your child's pose. Settle here a moment. Forehead to the mat. Breathe into the back body. Check in. Notice how you're feeling. How's your heart rate? How's the warmth in your body? How's the breath? Where's your mind at? One more breath. Good, and then slowly pull yourself up here. Take it into a downward facing dog. Take a few rounds of breath here, in and out through the nose. And then we'll come to some standing postures. So when you're ready, raise the right leg on the inhale and step it forwards on the exhale. So I'll have my back to you for a moment. We're just going to find triangle pose. Keep it simple. Windmill the arms up here. So a little bend in that front leg, a micro bend. Take your in-breath and then slowly coming down, right hand to the shin. This variation, the left arm is going overhead. Elongate the left side of your body and breathe for 5. 1. Keep reaching out through the crown of your head, 2. And that right hip pressing to the left foot, 3. Spin your chest up to the ceiling, 4. And 5. Inhale, pull yourself up. Just a reverse triangle for a moment. Left hand down the left leg, right arm overhead. Good. Inhale, pull yourself center and square the hips to the front of the mat. So forward facing triangle, you've got right hip back, left hip forwards. Set the feet up so you're stable and press down through that front big toe. Swing the arms around behind you, holding your elbows, or maybe in reverse prayer, you choose. Let's take an in-breath and then slowly coming down. So you're going to press out through your tailbone, keep the spine long. And when you come as far as feels good for you, feeling the stretch in the underside of that front leg, breathe here, 5 counts. 1. Keeping that right hip in, don't let it pop out to the side. 2. Again, lengthen your spine. 3. Reach out with your chin if you can, open your throat. 4. And 5. Inhale, slowly coming up. Good, now keep that stable base. And we're going to twist a triangle. So from here, let's work together. Raise up the left arm on that in-breath. Right hand is on the lower back as you slowly come down. So you can come to the shin, the ankle, the foot, or the floor. So it's a twist. You're coming across the body. Maybe you can get to the floor. Little bend in that front leg is okay. And then you're looking beyond that top shoulder. Raise up the right arm if that feels good. 5. 1. Keep sending your right hip back. 2. Whilst pressing down that front big toe. 3. 4. Good. Last breath. Breathe into the side ribs. And 5. Look down. Get stable before you inhale. Untwist. And then exhale. Hands down either side of the front foot. Let's take it back to plank. Slow and steady as you come down. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to downward dog. Good. Take a breath or so. If you need a child's pose, pop one in here. Stay relaxed and then we're ready for the other side. So when you're good to go, left leg lifts. Exhale, stride it forwards. Then that simple windmill action of the arms. You come up, taking a breath, and then coming down. I always take a couple of breaths to come into the pose, just setting up the foundation of the feet, the legs, the hips, and then that left hand towards the shin, right arm straight up. So if you've pinned yourself in the Zoom, it's really good to check your alignment. Take a look at the your spine position. Elongate the spine there. So you're not pinching in the middle of the back. The movement comes from the pelvis. Base to the thumb. That's a couple of breaths already. So let's go 3. Face relax. Really soften across your forehead, your third eye. Really soften the brow. 4. and 5. Good. Inhale, coming up, and then reverse it all the way overhead there. Great. Then we'll take it forwards. Forward facing triangle. Square the hips. Settle the feet. Really press down that front big toe. Wrap the arms around behind you. And when you're ready, take your in-breath and then exhale forwards and down. So now it's your left hip. Don't let it pop out. Scoop it in and send it back. A little bit like you're parallel parking your car. Scoop it in and then back. Stay with the breath. 2. Reach out with your chin. 3. Good. Broad across the chest. Open your heart. 4. As if you had a torch in your heart, it'd be shining down over that left big toe. And 5. Wonderful. Pull yourself back up. Good. Keep those hips facing forwards. Ready for your twist. Left hand to the lower back. Right arm lifts on the inhale. Exhale, take it forwards. Find that length as you come down. Figure out where you need to be with that right hand. And then if it's stable enough, you take the gaze left. Take the left arm up and gaze to the thumb. 5 counts. 1. Keep your left hip pressing back as much as you can. 2. Reach out through the crown of your head. 3. Keep working here. Breathe into the side of your rib cage. 4. And 5. Gaze down, get stable. Before you inhale, float back to where you started. And then exhale, hands back to the floor. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Rise up on the in-breath. Down dog on the out-breath. Again, child's pose if you need it. Let's take 3 rounds of breath. Breathing 1. Pulling up through your belly. Breathing 2. And 3. Just drop your knees for a moment here. I'm going to show you what we're working on next. Just a little kind of step through with the right foot. All you're going to do is inhale, lift the leg and look up. And then exhale, bring the knee to the chest. But watch the action. You need to come forwards. So you round the back like a scaredy cat, knee to chest, and the shoulders are going over the wrists. So let's all meet in down dog. We're going to repeat that a few times, build some heat. Right leg, lift on the inhale and look up. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest, round the spine. Good. Inhale, back up, lift up, look up. Exhale, crunching in, shoulders forwards. 2, 3 more. Inhale, lift the leg, look up. Exhale, round, squeeze up the belly. Keep it going. So you're moving back and forth on those back toes. 4. Last one, lift. Crunch in, hold for 3. 1. Pull up. 2. Keep that knee tight in. And 3. Lift the leg. Back to down dog. Good. Just take a breather. Maybe march out on the spot. You've got 5 on the other side. So let's go. Inhale, lift the leg, look up. Exhale, push it forwards. 1. Brilliant. Inhale. Look up. 2. Stay with the breath. Inhale, look up. Exhale, 3. Get those shoulders all the way forwards. Exhale, 4. Really round the upper back. And on this last one, you're going to hold it. Take it forwards, feel it, breathe for 3. 1. Pull the knee up tighter. 2. 3. Back up. Good. Downward facing dog. Settle into your breath. Then we'll step both feet forwards on the inhale. Exhale, hang down here, let the breath go. Big sigh. Inhale as you rise up. Hands to heart, exhale. Brilliant, hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer. Let's step out here, so you can turn to face me, and we'll do some straddle forward bend. So turn the toes slightly in, take an in-breath. Exhale, catch your waist. Inhale again, you look up and back. Exhale, coming forward, you're going to keep the hands on the waist, but the elbows pull up behind you. So you can have a bend in the knees. If I turn this way, you'll see bend in the knees, movement from the pelvis, head drops down. Feel like you're trying to squeeze the elbows towards each other behind your back as you breathe. 1. Toes relaxed, breathe. 2. 3. Keep pressing down with the crown of your head, breathing. 4. And 5, wonderful. Inhale, pull yourself all the way back up. Little back bend here, always feels good. Exhale, release. Inhale, float the arms again. Find that lightness on the in-breath. Exhale, catch the waist. Slightly different now. Inhale, look up. Now exhale, slowly come down, but this time, those first two fingers reach down, grab a hold of your big toes, palms face in. If you can't quite get there, go ankles or shins. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale as you draw down. Breathe, 1. But remember, shoulders pull up to the ceiling. Breathing, 2. Crown of the head presses down. Good, brilliant. Straighten the legs if that feels good. 3. Keep the lift through your belly as you breathe. 4. And 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, just place the hands on the floor underneath your face. Little twist from here, so again, you can bend the knees. But either way, keep the right hand underneath your face. Left hand goes to the lower back. You're going to twist to the left, and then extend the left arm up and breathe there. Gaze to the thumb. If you want a bit more, you can wrap that arm around you and hook onto your right thigh. You choose. Breathe, 2. Keep the lift through your belly and a long spine. 3. Again with the twist, breathe into the side of the rib cage. 3. 4. And 5. Wonderful. Drop it back down. You can just kind of have a little bob in the knees there. And then we'll do the left side. So left hand down, directly underneath your face, not under your heart. You might be off the mat, but that's okay. Right hand to the lower back. Spin your gaze. You either reach straight up or that right arm keeps coming round and hooks into the left thigh. Breathe for 5. 1. Really stay connected to your breath, your rhythm. 2. If I'm counting quicker, you just stay with your slow, steady breath. 3. Breathing 4. And 5. Good. Just release it down. Hands there underneath the face. And then just step or jump the feet together. You can have a bend in the knees. We'll work on that rather strong one for the hips, where all I'd like you to do is with your right leg, just take it straight out to the side. So you keep the right foot flexed, the right leg straight. Go as far as feels good for you. I'm just going for 3 breaths. Like a karate kick out to the side. 1. Not back, not forward, straight to the side. 2. And 3. Good. Back to center. Just kind of bob a little. Soften into the hips. Go the other side. Left leg. Press out through the heel. Move with control. Keep the form. 1. Pull up through your belly. 2. Really strong in that right leg. And 3. Drop it down. Good. Take a moment. Once more either side. If you want more intensity, grab that right big toe with the first 2 fingers. Let's go. 3 breaths. 1. Press up and out through that right heel. 2. Straight out to the side. And 3. Drop it down. Nearly there. Well done. Grab the left big toe. Or just lift the leg. 1. Keep looking down. 2. And 3. Release. Great. And slowly curl up. Whew. Take a nice big sigh. Murder on the hips. Step it forwards. And let's come to the floor. When you're ready, inhale, reach up. All the breath out as you melt down. Inhale, look ahead. Step back to plank. Exhale to lower. Breathing in for an up dog. And just meet in child's pose here. Arms extend. Try and keep your forearms off the mat. We'll breathe for 5. 1. But really inflate into the back body yet. There. The space around your kidneys, the lower back. 2. Settle the breath. 3. Enjoy just taking that time to find a sense of ease in your body. 4. And 5. Good. Just pull yourself up to seated from there. So everybody's sitting in a kneeling position. So you pull backwards. You can pop a cushion underneath if you've got a bit dodgy knees. From here, we'll do a little twist. So I'm turning to face you just so you can see. Take an inhale, reach up, and let's twist to the right. So left hand comes to that right thigh, right hand behind you, and then look over your right shoulder. If it's too much kneeling, just sit with your legs out in front. Just settle in here, a couple of rounds of breath. Gaze as far around as you can, breathing 3. Breathing 4. Good, keep sitting tall for me. And 5. Inhale, rise up. Let's do a simple twist around the other side. Really good for your knee flexibility here, your knee health. Gaze over the left shoulder, 2. Breathing 3. Good, keep sitting tall, shoulders relaxed, 4. And 5, look back to center, wonderful. So from this position, you're facing the other way. Just see if you can drop down onto one side, doesn't matter which side, just kind of plop onto the floor. And without using your hands, see if you can pull yourself back to center and then go the other side. See how this works for you. A couple of movements side to side, using those core muscles to pull you up and down. I kind of think of this one a little bit like a skiing movement, except I'm not on a lovely mountain in the sunshine in the Alps. Anyway, either way, just keep going. A couple more. If you need to use the hands, go for it. And the next time you come back down, doesn't matter which side you're on, just swing the legs out in front, and you're facing the front of the mat. I'll join you that way. So pull the flesh out from underneath your sit bones, sit tall, and let's fold it forwards. So when you're ready, inhale, reach up. Exhale, come forwards and down. Go as far as feels good just for a moment, and then go again. Inhale, rise up. Really get that length in the lower back, like you're wriggling up out of the pelvis, and then take that length forwards. Feels so good to open up the back body in this way. And this time we'll stay there. So whether your shins, ankles, or feet, doesn't matter. The length in your spine is the primary focus. So keep that and breathe. Let's go, 5 breaths. 1, to look to your big toes. Every pose has a drishti, a gazing point. Breathing 2, and your big toes are the drishti in this posture. Breathing 3. Couple more, 4. Good, feel the stretch all the way through the back body. Last one. And 5, inhale, pull up. Brilliant. So tabletop, your forward bend followed by your back bend. You can either keep the legs extended, that's a bit stronger, you point the toes, or just have the feet flat and the knees, and then we lift up. So when you're ready, Purvottanasana, hips lift, straight up to the ceiling with your gaze for 5. 1, press down through your thumbs. 2, keep your knees working inwards. 3, relax your gaze. 4, lift, lift, lift. And 5, release back down. Let's everybody cross the legs, little vinyasa, or if you're feeling tired, maybe just sit it out and watch. Either way, keep breathing. Inhale, you stretch the front body. Exhale to stretch the back body. And then we're going to come through to seated from here. So twisting, you've got your right leg now coming up and over the left. Plant the foot there. Some of you might just want to stay here with that leg out in front, but I'd like to see if you can bring that other leg back alongside you. So your left leg is either out in front or back alongside you. And you take the hands to the floor and you need to hitch to your left. Over to the left with that left sit bone so your right buttock comes down. I'll turn to face you. So we're aiming really for kind of the knees and the head all in line. And so you can feel rooted through the sit bones. And then from there, just going to hug in with that left arm. Remember, if you want more, the hands up, come up like it's stopping traffic there. You're going to gaze over that right shoulder. I know it's intense, but look as far as you can. Use that left arm to work the right leg across. Breathe here, 5 breaths. 1, bring out your kidneys, massage your internal organs as you breathe. 2, keep a nice long spine as you breathe. 3, right hip, press it to the back edge of your mat as you breathe. 4, one last breath. And 5, good, look forwards. Keep the legs the same and just do a couple of breaths. De-rotate round to the left with your right arm in front of that bent leg. Relax your breath. One more. Good, then look forwards. Release the legs. Just kind of do a little bit of windscreen wipering between sides, and then we'll do the other side. So start off left leg over right. That might be enough for you. But if you can, work on this bottom leg coming back alongside you. And you hitch over to the right. Again, I'll turn so you can see. It's kind of that motion. You plonk both sit bones down. You sit tall, knees and head in line. And then you're ready to create your twist, looking over your left shoulder. So you bring that right arm across. Remember, left and right have different flexibility. You might not go as far this side, but see how it feels, and then breathe. 5 counts, breathing 1. Keep the lift in your lower back, breathing 2. And also that forward tilt of your pelvis, really important there. 3. Breathe into the upper left part of your chest there, the left armpit, inflate there. 4. And 5. Great, look forwards. Last little derotate round to the right. Spin your gaze, couple of breaths. Now you're breathing into the right armpit area, using all the space in the lungs. Last breath. Great, look forwards and release. Again, extend those legs out. Do a little wish-wash with the feet, in and out, and then we'll do our jump back. So cross the legs. Try and tuck them underneath you as best as you can. Step or jump. Just keep the breath, keep going. You're doing really well, we're nearly there. Keeping the body strong and flexible, and come through to seated. So from here, we're going to lie back down with the legs extended out in front, but a little bit of core work before we get there. So up and down with breath, inhale to reach forwards, exhale as you pull back. So I want you to look up to the ceiling and imagine you've got an orange wedged underneath your chin there. So you're not tucking the chin in, there's space in the throat. And as you pull back on that exhale, you're really able to pull up through your pelvic floor muscles, you pull down on your belly, and you go to a place where you feel a bit shaky, a little bit of challenge. A lot of our lower back issues are down to our instability in our core. So really work on strengthening here to support your lower back. This time, hold it. 3 breaths. 1, looking up. 2, and 3. Great, let's come up again. Lower where you feel it. Breathe for 3. 1. Breathing 2. And 3, back up, last one. Hold it, breathe 1. Breathing 2. And 3, good, pull yourself up. I'll show you what's next. When you lie back down now, you're gonna come up and do a twist. You're gonna lie back and twist. Let's go together. So come all the way to the floor, take your time. Arms overhead, and then if you can, one big pull up and twist. If this isn't for you, maybe just watch or have a breather. We're going to try and do 5 each side. So that's 2 each side. Keep it going. You come up and you twist. That's 3. Well done. Keep it going. 5 a twist at the top. That's 4. Lovely. 1 more each side. And then lay yourself down. Woo, take a big sigh and have a big stretch. Turn the palms away from you from that fist position. Press your heels away. And let's hug the knees in. Just loosely, remember. Finding that softness around your kidneys, that sense of ease. Close your eyes a moment as well. Kind of open your mouth slightly and feel as if your throat is just sinking down to the mat, to the earth. Stop clenching your jaw and finding the tightness there. Let go of the gripping. Take your focus to your third eye. Feel that point really heavy between your eyebrows. Feel as if it's sinking to the mat beneath you. All tension draining away from your forehead. Relax your brain. And then feel that ease around your pelvis as you have a little roll around here. Fabulous. So from that place, let's drop the left foot and have the right ankle resting on the left knee. Here we're going to open into this outer right thigh and hip. So reach through the gap, hold underneath the left thigh. Do both hands there, get that. And then we can settle back to the floor. That might be as far as you can go. But if you can, take an in breath. And then exhale, gently bend the elbows and draw that left leg in, which in turn brings the right leg in, and you feel this down the outer right thigh and buttock. And you move with the breath. You inhale back off, you exhale, squeeze in. Slow and steady. And again, keep your jaw relaxed. We're not gripping tight in the jaw, the teeth there. Stop clenching. Let's do one more. Good, switch over. Hold underneath the right knee. Take your in-breath to begin. Exhale, you squeeze in. So I like to work with eyes closed in this posture. It's quite intense, so I take all of my focus to where I'm feeling it, direct the breath there, and get into the feeling. Yoga's not about the shape that you make, it's the feeling that you have in each posture. To try and get to that place. Let your breath take you there. Last one. And release. Great, now both feet flat to the floor, knees together, feet together, arms out like a cross, and just drop the knees one way and then the other. Really simple, but wonderfully therapeutic for the lower back, the spine. Those of you who had a busy day on your feet, this will feel so heavenly. And if you've been sitting all day, this will also feel wonderful. Make sure you turn your head in the opposite direction. When you come through center now, everybody just shuffle the feet, kind of hips width, continue the movement. Just feel the twist working its way all the way up your spine. Good, and the next time you come through center now, shuffle the feet the width of the mat. Same thing, side to side. You've built up all the heat. Now it's time to just kind of do the soft and squishy stuff. Feel like gravity is just pulling down on your body, down on your bones. Enjoy the freedom here in your body. Inhale, center, exhale, you twist. Now the next time you come over, doesn't matter which side it is, just hang out here. So legs go one way, head goes the other, and breathe deeply. I'm not going to count. I just want you to relax into your breath. And see if you can let your breath be twice as slow as you've been breathing already this evening. Remember to soften your jaw. One last breath. Okay, and then pull yourself up. Find that on the other side. Go with the pull of gravity. Just let the body sink into the twist and breathe. Mind drifts, bring it back. Stay with the breath, the inhale, the exhale. Remember the feeling. How does it feel when you breathe in? How does it feel when you breathe out? Where do you feel the breath in your body? Stay connected to the breath and let the stretch and the release follow. One more breath. And then slowly pull yourself back to center. And let's hug the knees in here. Okay, so when you're ready, take those feet flat with the knees bent. And let's find a simple back bend. So coming into bridge, hips lift. I want your arms overhead. Find that diagonal line, 5 breaths here, breathing 1. So remember, toes relaxed, breathing 2. Pressing down to your heels, 3. Knees inwards, 4. And 5, release it down. Little hug in at the knees. And then we'll work that posture, but a little bit more challenging. So from here now, feet together, feet flat to the floor. And when you come up, one leg is going to extend out. So when you're ready, lift the hips, Take your right leg straight out. Thighs are level. Breathe for just 3. 1. Try and keep your hips up. 2. And 3. Switch over, straight to the other side. Left leg straight out. Keep your hips lifted. Breathe 1. Breathe 2. Lift, lift, lift. And 3. Excellent. Feet go down. Hug your knees in. Okay, so one last back bend. When you're ready, we're nearly there. Keep it going. Either a wheel pose, if you've got that in your practice, or lift up and come into bridge with me with the hands interlaced underneath you. Drive the hips high and focus on your breath. 5 counts, breathing. 1. Just feel energized with the back bend here. 2. Opening through your heart, your chest. Create space around your heart with each inhale. 3. Remember to breathe in all directions. 4, last breath. Knees in, hips lift. And 5, everything down. And knees to chest. Okay, so with ankles crossed, see if you can get your arms right the way around the legs and hold to the tops of the feet. And when you're ready, start rocking with the breath. Inhale to come up, exhale to go back. And again, I always like to kind of make this quite playful. See how far back you can go. Just roll to your shoulders and come up. Find the balance on those sit bones. And then Navasana. We'll just add one in here because we can. Arms are out. You can lift the feet or keep them where they are like I am. 5 breaths, but lift your chest and feel strong. 1. Press up through the crown of your head as you breathe. 2. Feel the length in the back of your neck. 3. Really squeeze your legs together. 4. And 5. Excellent. Cross the legs. Hands down. Steph will jump back now for the last time. Exhale to lower. Stretch the front body in your up dog. Stretch the back of the body in your down dog. 3 breaths here. And if you feel like it, you can take a big sigh, open the mouth, stick out your tongue, breath in. Just let something go with that exhale. Worries, tension, tightness, fears. Last breath. Really good. And then just quietly step it forwards. One last forward bend before you find your Shavasana. So bound angle pose. If you want a more relaxed version, just pop the feet out in that bigger diamond. Or you can have the feet close into the body. Open the feet up with the hands. Take an inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to come down. Or if you've got the legs out in front, you might look a bit more like this, folding forwards. But either way, let's take 5 breaths. Breathing 1. Breathe into the back. 2. Stay with your breath. 3. Lengthen on the inhale, going deeper on the exhale as you breathe. 4. And 5. Wonderful. Slowly coming all the way up, and then find your Shavasana. So let the legs come out. You can windscreen wiper the feet, flop it down, roll the palms up and down. Just do whatever you need to do to get comfortable and settled in your body with your breath. Whenever I come into Shavasana, I always love to take a couple of big sighs in through the nose, out through the mouth, and really ground at the very end of that exhale. That point when you've no breath left inside your body, just sink into that place. Down through your body, through your mat, through to the earth. As if each and every cell in your body is able to take this sigh, this sense of letting go. You're not gripping, you're not holding on, you're not forcing your body in any way. sense of complete surrender. When you found that settled place physically, just allow your mind to relax. You turn your attention towards your breathing. Simply watch. Notice the inhale, the exhale, the rise, the fall. Using your focus on your breath like an anchor to help keep your mind here in the present moment. Not drifting into the past, not dancing about in your future, just completely here in the now, in a place where all is well, the heart is relaxed, the mind is peaceful, the physical body is settled. Continue to watch and feel breath flowing in, breath flowing out. It's like the motion of the ocean softly coming in, gently going out. The breath sometimes even sounds like that, the ocean flowing in, flowing out. Stay connected to the breath, the movements, the sound, the sensations. Each breath that you take becoming more relaxed than you normally are, more settled than you normally are, more peaceful than you normally are. Making everything that is not yet still completely alone. Moving into that place of stillness that's within, it's always there. Taking a rest within yourself. Settle in. Let your mind and body calm down. Really enjoying this time just for you. Breath that you take, you're soothing your nervous system. You feel more relaxed, more at ease. Just keep giving your breath your full attention. Any thoughts that come, you just let them go. They're like clouds drifting across the sky. They come and they go. You focus beyond the clouds to the clear blue of the sky where there's a sense of ease and clarity. Not pulled into the thoughts. Just one last minute breathing here, staying present. When you drift off, you come back. So after this next breath here now, I'd like you to just take a moment to become a little bit more kind of alert and awake. So you become aware of your breath in your body. And expand that breath so it feels like your whole body is breathing. You enjoy breathing fully and deeply, as if each and every cell in your body is breathing. You're becoming aware of your body in contact with the mat, the floor, touch of your clothes against your skin. Bringing movement now into your body through your toes, through your fingers. And as you inhale, raise your arms all the way up and overhead and have a lovely big stretch out here. Bring your knees into your chest. And just quietly making your way up to seated. Any which way you can. Just coming cross-legged. Just sitting here for one last minute. Feeling settled and relaxed. You can have your hands on your knees or hands together at your heart center. As you sit here, I'd like you to bring an image to the forefront of your mind, an image that makes you feel a real sense of gladness and gratitude within your heart. Hold that image really vividly in the forefront of your mind. Color it in so it's bright and wonderful. And just notice how your body feels when you have that sense of gratitude. How does your heart feel? I know it's challenging at the moment when things feel quite desperate and there's so much negative news. It's important, so much more so now, to find that sense of gratitude each and every day, the positivity and the kind of the simplest of pleasures. So keep holding that image vividly in the forefront of your mind. It might be a still shot, it might be a moving video, but just hold it there. Let there be space around your heart as you breathe, expanding front to back, left to right, top to bottom. Let your heart expand as you feel gladness, gratitude. And a sense of positivity and loving kindness. And if you haven't got your hands together in your heart space, just bring them together here now. As we close the practice, just gently bowing your head down, chin to your chest. Namaste. Raise your gaze. Blink your eyes open. And we're done. Thank you all. Thank you for continuing to stick with your practice. Have a lovely evening and rest of your week. And I'll see you next Wednesday.